flyweight world champion, former super bantamweight world champion, former featherweight world champion, former super featherweight world champion, former lightweight world champion, former light welterweight world champion, and reigning, defending WBO welterweight champion.
In the King Boxing, Oakland, California, bring you the exclusive interview with some of the most prospects amateur boxers in the Bay Area. This is a 505 boxing for the Bay Area. How you doing, buddy? So
man, how
long
doing?
you been boxing here, man? You're training here?
Shit, man, I've been at Kings for about 4 years now, man. I'm here 3.5 hours a day, every day, Monday through Saturday, man.
How do you get started in boxing? What's to motivate you, bro, for boxing?
You know, for me, I've always been a big fan of the sport. You know, I grew up watching guys like Andre Ward, who started his entire career here, won a gold medal here, and you know, I've always been a real scrappy type of dude. So, you know, I'm born and raised in San Francisco, but I moved out to Oakland about 5 years ago, and my pops was familiar with the gym, and it's got a great reputation. It's been here since the 80s, and that's what made me really want to join, man, is the fact that it had a great name to itself. I'm all about having a solid name to oneself, and this gym had the most solid name in California. The boxers here are complete, man. We really get it in, and this is what made me want to train here, because it's serious. We're gonna take it for real.
Bro, I know a lot of, you know, guys, you know, training very hard, and life, you know what I mean, it's crazy because it's kind of hard, you know, for you guys. What has been the big challenge in your life you're facing, bro?
You know, I love the word adversity. Adversity has always been a huge word in my life. I've always been appreciative of adversity. As a boxer, I would say the hardest thing is probably going to be your diet, honest to God, and showing up. You showing up every day makes a difference. No matter how bad you don't want to show up, as long as you get there, you are going to put in the work. And every day I ask myself, how bad do I want it? And you know, that sets a precedent for everything else in your life. As long as you come into the gym and get this work in and get this money, everything else will fall into place. Even if it's not going to be tip top where you want it to be, you can do it in this boxing gym because it's up to you. It's up to you to get where you want to be. It's up to you to make yourself a champion.
Do you have any boxing idols, like, who inspire you to be a boxer?
For me, man, I grew up, you know, I grew up with my mom. She loved Oscar De La Hoya, so you know, I grew up watching
Really?
De La Hoya big time in my life. Yeah, for sure. Definitely a big influence in my life. Like I said, Andre Ward, being a local guy, man, that's coming up the way he did in this gym and winning a gold medal and then become one of the greatest fighters in his weight class ever. Man, that's some real motivation. And then to come back and to open up your own gym and be here in the Bay Area and stay pretty local, that's inspiring to me, man. That's something that's really caught my eye. And the Bay Area has so much talent here, man. We got so many good fighters, and several guys here. One of our guys here won Golden Gloves this year in particular. And you know, I gotta say, the dudes who I fight with in here, man, they inspire me because it's a different type of level of serious in here. So I gotta say, what we got in now is inspiring, to be honest.
How you prepare mentally, physically before the fight?
So for me, I actually will do a fast. I'll do like a 72-hour fast where I won't put anything in my body but water and sea moss, and helps me keep my weight where I needed to be for weigh-in. But for me, that mental clarity of nothingness really gets me ready to where I need to be in particular. So,
what's your daily training routine, or what address focus most of the day?
I would say the most important thing, man, honestly, and I stress this to everybody else in here in the gym too, is stretching. You gotta stretch, man. Like, you will not be able to work out as hard if you don't stretch out all your muscles. So I stretch for about 20 minutes before I even do anything else. And then I do about 15 minutes of jump rope straight. You know, I'll stop if I mess up like one little skip, but other than that, I'm jump roping for 15 minutes straight. Come inside, I get tied up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get tied up. I got the tie on. You can't just slip these on, man. You gotta have somebody tie them on for you. So I got my coach Mahajer, and then I hit the bags. Probably for about a good 30 minutes, and then I get whatever physical work that my coach wants me to get in for about an hour. So I'm in, at that point, I'm already about an hour and a half, 2 hours in. And my workouts, I do a lot of plyometrics and calisthenics. So you won't really see me lifting weights because I'm 140 pounds. So I'm not like one of the bigger dudes who, who needs to stay at like 180. 140 is a good weight for me. So I do a lot of push-ups and sit-ups. I'm in here, I do about anywhere from 400 to 700 push-ups a day. And I do about 400 sit-ups a day on the regular. So depending on my day, after my workouts, that's probably about 3.5 hours in the gym right there. That puts me up about that mark. I'll go run. I like to run Lake Merritt. Shout out to the run club out there. On Wednesday, I'll go pop out there. But usually every day, I'm running about 3.5 miles too. So
how you handle the pressure of the fight? No, how you feeling that day, bro? How you handle the pressure?
So for me, a lot of the guys that I was supposed to be scheduled with have backed out. So it's just a matter of, you have to have the same mind frame 24/7. It doesn't matter if you're going to have a fight in 2 weeks, or if you get a phone call for the fight the night before, and then they call you at 9 a.m. and cancel on you. You know what I'm saying? You have to be ready at all times. So you can't have that fear. Being in here and getting in this work and training the way we do, that eliminates that fear. As a boxer, you can't have none of that, man.
Bro, that's crazy, huh? What's your goal, man, in boxing? What do you want to be, bro, in a couple years?
I love the sport, and I'm very appreciative of the sport for what it's done for my mental and what it's done for me physically. At 140 pounds, man, I like to think I'm one of the stronger guys out there, man. I'm a pretty quick southpaw. I'm gonna make sure I continue my training and train real hard. I ain't an older guy, but I'm in my late 20s, so I'm gonna take it one day at a time and one stride at a time. However, I gave a couple of these dudes up in here some sponsorships. We got a couple guys up in here, Jakari, my man Will, a couple other dudes up in here. This young cat right here, stunning, man. We got some real hitters in here. So for me, I'd love to make it and, make the money go pro, stuff like that. But like I said, as a young man that can, I'm sponsoring the dudes who are up in here who I know are really going to make it as young dudes, 19, 20 years old. Like I said, we've had some dudes already won Golden Gloves this year. A couple dudes are like 8-0, undefeated, and are really, really, really good, man. Little Adrian that just walked past us too. He's a fireball, man. He's a real, real good fighter. And the people that are in here, dude, are bar none some of the best fighters in their weight class. It's just kind of crazy how boxing promotion is right now, and how particular they are with picking fights. And once you start getting past that, that 13th win and stuff like that, until you get that big title fight, you ain't really gonna fight nobody like that. It's gonna be, a bunch.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, so good, bro. So thank you so much for the interview, bro. You wanna say something to the boxing fans around the Bay Area?
Yeah, man. It's the boy J.O., the young man that can. TYNTC, original member of Cookies, Treehouse SF, original member of Moon Valley. Get your work in. It don't matter what you do for your life. Come into the gym, put that work in, and you're going to be able to protect you and your family no matter what you got going on. No one wants to stand there in the street and fight. You want to be able to protect yourself. And when you want to be professional, this is where you want to do it at, man. For real.
This is a Firefly Boxing, bringing you the best amateur boxing professional here in kickboxing. Here, one of the prospects. Guys, we need to follow up these guys because one day he's going to be a world champion.
Family.
Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you on the next one.
Right on.